I would like to say about my self-deceased that I am going through the threatening about why I am under so much stress. And it's true that I don't afford it in this Godhead because it keeps threatening me from above and from right here that it does not want the threatening that I am moving the creation with the body. Let's land that plane. Thank you, Father. Well, it is my testimony that I had dinner already tonight, but I have one more bagel to eat because it's hungry. But I don't need the hunger for the bagel because it's homeless and the threatening. That means I already know that I ate the bagel and the money. By that, I was told, land that plane. Well, I'm homeless in the threatening requirement that I have one more karma. I don't know you in the money. I'm missing a cake. Red velvet cake, 4 layers with frosting. It didn't get it. And Mitch did not return my message saying that he received the message about the delivery. I made a small video showing what was there, but I didn't mention that I did not receive the cake. I don't know. You're trying to ask me to make a list and then telling me you don't have everything on the list. That's true. You have to go looking for it. Well, you have to look for it like you need it for yourself, and then you have to give it to myself because I made the list. Do you understand money? Money is what you do for God. In alive. You have to see it in alive. Since you have illegal genitals, you have to know that you don't see money in alive. On what point? And you go to jail and then prison because that's where the money is for you to die. And then God has to make you elsewheres in money. You count money as in paper currency, but you don't know how to make money corresponding with the money that you count. I don't know that in alive. I'm waiting for deceasement for the afterlife superior founder, maybe office for myself, so I can look at how God made the money because he asked me to count it and pay charges. So I need to know how God made the money for the charges because I think there is no such thing as that. You could pay charges would be some kind of monetary value to myself. Lisa Sisterman, I just did something to the notification that's 3 days old, so I already mentioned it in another video. I put it into not in showing, like hide it, hide the notification. I already read it. It's just that I don't need to see it again when I open the like it says like a red spot with a number inside over a bell. So you touch that and it goes to notifications. And if it's got a red circle with a number in it, that's if there's something new in the notifications. So that's why I might look in it for other reasons and not need to see that notice again. So Lisa Cicerin, it is noted that you said cheers to a pizza I ate 3 days ago, and it's still in the, I'm just saying, it's still in the notifications until I hide it so that I don't see it, but it's still there, I guess, for about 30 days. So if you say nice pizza or cheers to the pizza in the video, so that I'm going to be reading that for 30 days, and the pizza's already gone by the time the video is posted with a notification to myself that somebody saw the video and they had something to say about it. The pizza's gone by then. I asked for Arrowhead water, and I don't want to insist on it because I need the taste of the water to be blessed. Arrowhead water, I've had it where it's terrible and I won't drink it, and I've had it where it's so good that I want more. So I can't really insist on the Arrowhead water. It has to be offered. And I was wondering if that girl even cared. It was really easy to offer me whatever bottled water she'd give me, the delivery agent from Smith Supermarket today, whatever bottled water she gives me, I hope for the best, that it's very sweet. So the delivery agent from today, I've not seen her before. I call her an agent because I don't know her. That's what I mean. I don't really know her. So she's from Smith Supermarket. But how did she get here? I don't know, because it's not due to have the same agent every week. It's due to have a different agent every time I get a delivery, which would be like, I don't know, every 10 days or 2 weeks maybe. So I don't really want that she would come back here because she knows me. It's true that you don't really even, I'm trying to say this, I don't work for you. That's the threatening that you are. And you don't know who I am, that I am God deceased. So when you say, I don't work for you, but you less than say that because you don't know how to work for yourself and say that you don't work for me. You don't really work for yourself. You don't fully work. Well, I'm working. How can you work? But I do need the delivery of the food because it's too late. You're already hostaging the food right there inside of the supermarket. I can't get past you with the food itself. So, who wants to move in here? Who are you exactly? Because you're threatening that you want to take the keys to the apartment, you want to move in here and stay, and you want to drive me out of here, maybe because I wasn't really a payee for you, or I'm not a feeder. You wanted me to leave here because I'm something like a debt to you. While you're alive, I'm alive and you're alive after myself. You don't have a life without me, and you don't want to pay for your own alive. But that's part of that you are alive. It has a certain motion that is specific to yourself. And I can't change that you have a low motion here. You're really doing jails and prisons, and you're not supposed to tell me that you're not there. You're not really supposed to announce yourself to me that you're not in jail and prison, and what am I going to do about it? Why would I have to worry about it? If you're not in jail and prison, that's you who needs to worry about that, because when you die, you don't have it deceased with God that you went to jail and prison on his points. Because it's money, it has to do with what you're looking at. If you're in the city of Las Vegas, that's the money that you're looking at, and you have to pay for that. You're looking at that with your 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. And you can't just say, oh, well, I'll have what you're having, give me your keys and get out. if you don't like it, or if you do. You're not myself. You're not myself is not what you say. I say you're not myself because I am alive is not due to myself. I'm not doing alive here. So I have to announce this is my last delivery. I said that about the last delivery. I'm going to say it about this delivery. It's my last delivery. Everybody needs to be in jail and prison, and that's how you don't owe me that you bring me any more food, and I won't need it. Yeah. This knife is a plastic disposable knife. I can afford to use all the real kitchen utensils, but not if you are. Looking ahead to YouTube video shorts on the YouTube feed for the Charles Toe YouTube channel. Um, who is in a property in dispute, and you're trying to settle the dispute from the interior of the property, and you're preparing food in front of somebody else, and then God doesn't get it either way. If there is one person inside of a property with a door locking, you are disputing the property door locking, and you're due on the exterior. You can make a box of Twinkies. You have to make Twinkies in like a mixer with the egg and cake flour and water, and what else goes in there? You also need the filling, like the cream filling. So you need to make the yellow cake or any kind of cake for a Twinkie, and then you need to fill it with the cream filling, and then you need to leave it on a plate for God, and make a small note to God that says these are Twinkies for God. And then you need to go outside of the house or property that you disputed, and you need to die outside, that you left the food inside of God's house for himself, and you died outside and paid it all out to God, that you thought of him. That's the money. You thought of God and you left and you were outside and you died out there, and that's how you can pay that out to God. It's not final. You're doing jails and prisons for trespassing, but that's one way that you can get into jail. You died outside, maybe you went into a jail after that, but I'm not saying that I would know that. I don't.